Everyone, welcome back to another vlog. Yesterday I dropped my ZZ plant and the pot shattered, and it was really unfortunate because it fell on the floor right here and dirt got everywhere, but I took it as a sign that the ZZ plant needed a bigger pot. So luckily I had this pot that I could like rescue it in. Got a fresh pot, some fresh mix. I got a stake because it's kind of like leaning around, and I got a little bit of twine to help kind of like train it to be straighter. So I got a 10-inch pot. It was in an 8-inch pot previously. So I'm going to take some time to repot this. Also got a terracotta plant saucer and a cork mat. Hoping this just gives a little stability to the plant. I'm gonna make a mess. I could do it outside, it's just kind of cold out there. Should I just do it outside? I think so. That way I can just like brush it off. I'm gonna add this slow release fertilizer in with the soil. See if that helps. Good morning, everybody. How's it going? I'm exhausted today. I'm so tired. I did not sleep well at all. I went to Ikea last night with my friend Kate. We had a great time. I'll show you what I got. I woke up at like 2 a.m. and I couldn't go to sleep. My brain is also thinking about this stuff I just got and that I want to like get my office space better organized. So we're gonna work on that this morning. I just like realized that I make better coffee at home than most coffee shops that I try to go to and like spend so much money at. And yeah, I want to like, I'm like chasing for the vibe, the perfect coffee shop vibe, but I really haven't been able to find it since the last place I used to go to. I've shown it in some clips in some previous vlogs. They closed. Where am I supposed to go now? I'm just gonna make myself my own little cafe at home, I guess. I even have banana bread that I made. We had a bunch of bananas that were going bad and a ton of pecans from... Why did I get so many pecans? I think I used them in a recipe and I just bought way more than I needed. But I put a bunch in here and it's so good, this banana bread. So like, I'm basically having a cafe at home without having to go anywhere or spend anything. So let me show you guys what I got from Ikea. They have all of their holiday stuff out. I don't know if it's all of it, but they have a good amount. And some stuff was already sold out. Like, we even checked online and it was already sold out. My friend, she wanted like this expandable hook thing. It's like wood and it expands into like the shape of a tree. It looked really cool and it honestly would be perfect if you lived in like a studio apartment and you didn't have that much space but you wanted to have some sort of like vibe of a tree, and then like when it's not Christmas you could just use it for like a bag rack or whatever. The stuff I got is very small intentional things. I really liked this group from designer Cecilia Peterson. It's kind of like this like woodland animal collection, and they just have a bunch of cute animals like bears and rabbits, foxes in this scene. So I got these 2 pillowcases to put on our couch, like swap out the ones we have. Collection is these cute woodland glass ornaments. I mean, come on, they're so cute. There's a little rabbit, a squirrel, and a bird. adorable. Then this was the last thing from the Cecilia Peterson group. It's this like tiny little village, and they are so cute. There's just like 3 houses, a tree, and some little figurines. Same kind of figurines as like that are in the ornaments and the pillowcases, the squirrel and the rabbit. Just really cute. Perfect for like, I think I might put it like on the shelf or something. Got 4 of these little bins. They have this like kind of dip in the front. And then these are a 3-pack. These were actually in like the children's section, and they had ones that were just white, but I thought the pink and like the green looked really cute with this color. And I have some other pink organizers that I'm gonna use, and I think it's really cute. The shelf does have like glass doors, so I think it'd be really cute to see the fun organization, guys. And the shelf I got was the Scroovy. So it's got glass doors and then this like wooden top. So I'm gonna put my plants above it, I think, and then store everything inside. I was just thinking as I was assembling the shelf, like, oh my gosh, this is so easy. I love assembling IKEA furniture. And then I went to assemble this thing, and it was a pain in the butt. Oh my gosh. It like took me way longer than I anticipated. So I kind of think I might pause and resume organizing a little bit later. Been a while since I've picked up the camera, since you've seen me. I think I do need to put this on a tripod. I was thinking about having like old school handheld moment, but I also need to plug in my microphone. I just need to get back. I need to do this again. Hi. Okay. We're sorted. We're ready to go. It's been a while since you've seen me. It's been a while since I've talked to this camera. A lot's happened in a few weeks, and last you saw me I was assembling IKEA furniture, which I have it assembled. I'll show you in a second. Spoiler alert, it looks amazing. I'm obsessed with it. But before we get into that, why there was a break is because I went on my honeymoon. My husband and I got married. Well, we eloped a couple months ago, and we planned a honeymoon to Rome. So we just got back yesterday, and Thanksgiving is tomorrow in my time frame. I don't know when I'm gonna upload this, hopefully soon. thankfully, my husband's parents are coming down to us, which will be great. We don't have to travel anymore. I'm so tired of traveling. And then December, we're not traveling anywhere. Last year, I just was like, I want to wake up to my tree. I want to wake up and like see my tree and have this like start new traditions with my husband. Talked to my parents about it last year and they were like, totally, of course, please. So we went to Rome and it was lovely. We had a great time. We were there for 6 days and I feel like that was perfect amount of time. If we went any longer, I think we would want to go to other places in Italy. Even then, I feel like we kind of stretched things out towards to fit in the 6 days. You could have probably covered everything, so to speak, in like 4, but we kind of stretched it out. And some of the days it was rainy, so it was just kind of more slower going, but we loved it. I have so much to do. So much stuff to do. I wanted to make like an aesthetic little list with a little pen, but then it was like too much stuff going in my head. I'm like, I'm just gonna type it out first. So I started to type it out and literally the list is this whole thing right here. And I'm still adding more stuff. Like I just added another thing. So I don't know if I'm gonna do that. Maybe we'll do it one by one. But after a trip, it's like serious reset mode. And thankfully we don't have work today. We took this day off, the day before Thanksgiving off. Full 2 weeks off. I deserve it. And I'm so happy because now we can just like relax. We tried to stay up as late as we could last night to beat the jet lag, but I only made it to like 7:30. Then I woke up at like around 5 this morning. So I got like 10 hours of sleep. It's pretty good. Went to the gym, did some stretching, a little walk on the treadie, got my car washed. Well, let me show you this Ikea cabinet because it's beautiful and I'm obsessed with it. And then maybe I'll try to organize my thoughts and see what we do first. I will put the name of this cabinet on the screen because I do not remember. But it's just like the Ikea faux wood with a real faux wood top. And then glass windows and some handles. I want to maybe replace those handles at some point when they come across in my life. I'm not going to prioritize it though. I'm not putting... I'm thinking of maybe getting that fluted glass like film and putting it on these covers because I feel like that might look kind of chic. But I don't really mind seeing the stuff through it either. It kind of makes... So first shelf are some books I have, some art books, some inspiration books. This is my sticker box. I just put all my stickers that I get in here. It keeps it nice and organized. These I've had. You guys are familiar with these. I have started rebuilding my Tombow pen collection. I had so many of these and I have no idea where the fuck I don't think I gave them away. I might have given them to my mom or sold them at a garage sale. I have no clue, but I just started to rebuild my collection of them because I like these a lot. I tried sketchbooks. They all live here. I have some more paper and sketchbooks. Just got this. I ordered from Blick.com. I wanted to kind of create more larger scale gouache paintings. I've been just doing my gouache and watercolor in this book, and so they've been kind of relatively smaller. These are from, I think, HomeSense or Home Goods, and then I just used like Avery labels and just wrote what was on everything, and that's really been helpful. Rags and aprons here. This no label because it's kind of a random assortment. I have my like pencil pouch. I have wax resist for clay making and gesso. They just kind of fit there. And then in the back I have my paper cutter, my Fiskars paper cutter. This guy is actually kind of morphed into pastels, ink, and glue. So I have my Caran d'Ache pencils, oil pastels. I have some different glue in here, and I put my 2 inks that I have. And this is my water cup. Then these little guys I also got from Ikea. Love these. These are actually like in the kids organization section. And they came with, they did have ones that were just like white. And then they had ones that were like more primary colors. But I loved these pink and green ones. I thought it went well with my other things. So this first one's washi tape and they stack. So they have these little circle bits and they stack really nicely on one another. They're kind of a bitch to open though. This one I have all my washi tape in here. I got some of these felt boxes because I wanted some covered boxes. The labels don't really stick on these. I got these boxes from Target. And in here is all my clay. And this is also from Ikea. This was honestly 10 million times worse to assemble than this whole shelf. But in here is where I put my paints. So I have my acrylics and oils, gouache, and brushes. I recently got some new gouache paint. I got this brand Holbein. And bottom of here I have more acrylic paints, my little watercolor tin, and then like larger tubes of oil paint, acrylic white, and this is like a palette. I feel like I can just like grab stuff. It makes me want to like make stuff more often because things are like there and clean and organized. I didn't have them like shoved in a cart. Okay, I took my massive to-do list and I separated it into different sections. I separated it into home, shipping / returns, admin / computer, and self-care. And this is definitely helping me like focus on the task at hand. And I'm really trying to revive my Hobonichi experience, especially because I asked for a new one for Christmas. So I have a couple shopping things that probably will do today because I just love shopping. It's the day off and they probably won't be open tomorrow. I want to go to Anthropologie, like I mentioned, and get the red placemats and the ornament that they have that says Rome. And I want to go to REI and get new sneakers because the sneakers I brought 2 pairs of shoes. I bought a pair of Reeboks, but my New Balance sneakers I brought are like end of life and they're so gross, and I wore them when it was like rainy and we walked you walk a lot when you're in Rome, and they're just gross and they're already like to be retired. So I've already retired them and I need some new sneakers. I'm thinking of getting the On Cloud Nova sneakers. So I think REI has them. So I'm gonna go and try them on. Anthropologie was insane in there. I had no idea that they were having like their Black Friday sale early. So in Anthropologie, everything was 30% off. The sale items were an extra 50% off. And then this Anthropologie I live by is also a Terrain. They had all their Christmas trees. It smelled so good just like walking through there, and I really wanted one of the wreaths, but they were so expensive. Even the plain small one was like $40 and they weren't on sale. Terrain didn't have as much stuff on sale, only a few things here and there, but I did get one thing from Terrain that was 30% off, so I'll probably do a haul when I get back home. I'm feeling it, Mr. Krabs. The jet lag is setting in. Oh my god. It's only 3. Let's see what time it is in Rome. I think it's like 9 p.m. Yeah, it's 9. It is 9 p.m. It's time for me to go to bed and I'm feeling it. So, of the to-dos, grocery shop, done. Adam is doing the washing of laundry, which is, I did not take the clothes to the dry cleaners. Maybe I'll do it later today. Maybe I'll do it this weekend. Between returns, this is a big one. We picked up the mail. I returned my Amazon packages. I returned my Nuuly. I got gift bags. I shipped the presents that we got my family from Italy. So, like I mentioned, I went to Anthropologie for this specific thing. We have orange ones that I got for like the autumn time that are quite dirty. I need to see if I can clean them. But I got these red ones for the holiday season. I thought they were so cute. So these were 30% off, which was so clutch. Then the other thing I specifically wanted was this little ornament of their like mouse ornaments that they do. And this one says Rome. And she's holding a little, I think it's supposed to be like Aperol Spritz. She looks like she's going to Rome in like the summertime, honestly. But I didn't see any ornaments there that I liked. We were honestly like kind of in the touristy area, and just like nothing sparked joy. But I think their Anthropologie little mouse ornaments are adorable. So this will like remind us of our trip, our honeymoon trip. Then I got two things from the sale section. I got this t-shirt that says Beverly Hills Tennis Club, and it's just kind of an oversized tee. It's this orange logo. Just thought it'd be cozy, comfy to throw on. And then I got this shirt, which I thought was really cute. It's kind of got this like ruffle detail up the front and has a little keyhole with a tie, and then the sleeves also have similar ruffle details on them, and it's a long sleeve shirt. I thought it was so cute. So, and I like could wear this for the holidays. Maybe I'll wear it for Thanksgiving tomorrow. Then I went to Terrain because I wanted to pick up over the door wreath holder. So that's what I got. This one's really nice. Like, this is the nicest one I think I've ever gotten before. I caved and I got some of the velvet ribbon, the expensive velvet ribbon, but I got it. It's just so pretty. I wish I got the ones that would by the register though. But it was already too late. I was already in Terrain, and you have to like buy separate things. It's a whole thing. And then I heard a lot about this brand, xoxo, and I never knew where it was sold. And then I saw that they had it at Terrain randomly, and all the skincare there was 30% off. So this is a little like travel discovery set, and it comes with this cute bag, which I honestly didn't even think anything of, but now that I'm looking at it, I'm like, oh, wow, this bag is really nice. It's like fully lined, and there's like a zipper in here. Wow. Speaking of gifts from Italy, I'll just show you the two souvenirs that I got for myself. The first one is a sketchbook. Shocker. But this one is from the brand Fabriano. And they are made in Italy, all of their products. And the design on the cover reminded me of all of like the brick buildings that we saw when we were there. The paper it says it's a drawing pad paper, but it's actually quite thick. So yeah, I got this. I like the size, I like the cover. Put that with my sketchbooks. And the other thing I got was Jane Austen's Pride and Prejudice. That is translated into Italian. I thought it would be so cool to get something, one of my favorite books, one of my favorite stories, translated into a different language. And so it made sense for going to Italy. Although I literally cannot read it. Like, I can't read anything in here. It's just the vibes. It's the vibes having it. Oh, and then I got this bookmark. That's like a watercolor painting of the Colosseum. And I didn't realize, but the illustration of this is by Angelica Barty, which is so fun. She's got a similar name. I say the Terrain wreaths, they were $110 for the wreaths at Terrain. I was like, that's wild. That's too much. I saw them at Whole Foods, but they were just like kind of boring. So at Trader Joe's, I got some berries. The Trader Joe's wreaths are actually so nice because they have different textures in them. So you can see that there's kind of this like the pine texture, and then they have this like kind of fern texture, and they also have pine cones. So I thought I would put the Anthropology velvet ribbon that I got in here, put some of the berries in here, and then hang it on our door. Just to tie up loose ends, I got new shoes. I've gotten these shoes before. They're the Hoka Arahis. These are basically the high cushion stability versions of the Mocs, which I love the Mocs, but I need a little more stability in my ankle and my gait. So these are the Rahis. I just got the white version. The store only had white and black, and honestly I just wanted them right away. I could have ordered a different color, I suppose, but I just needed new sneakers to wear. That's my haul. I think I'm gonna make lunch now before I start like putting things away, and then we'll circle back. And at this point, I fully was under the wrath of jet lag. I wanted to talk about these magazines in person, but I just couldn't. I was mesmerized by this perfume sample, though. It was like a little squirt thing, bottle. Very interesting. But anyways, I got 2 magazines at the airport in Rome. I got Vogue Italia with Lana Del Rey on the cover, and her makeup is stunning in this cover. And then I also got Architectural Digest. I was kind of honestly just curious like what the difference was between the two, and excited to look through those, get inspired. Shout out to Little Tiny Eggs' new calendar. Really excited to put this up. I also kind of want the Tofu Goop calendar, but like, do I need 2 calendars? I don't know. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this catch up. Kind of a lot of talking, a lot of me in front of the camera talking to you, and part of me is like, that is so boring, but I'm just gonna ignore my inner critiquer and just go for it and upload it anyways. I need to get my ass together for book 2 and hand off the draft to beta readers. So I'm so sorry if you're a beta reader that you applied and you haven't heard anything from me. I've just been so busy. I'll get it together and I will give you the draft. I'm excited to get things moving on. I have no excuses now, no more travel. So that's all. Thanks for hanging out. I hope you made it to the end of this video, and if you did, throw your favorite emoji in your comment so I can know you made it this far. Okay, bye. See you later.